Hello everybody, how you doing? It's Sunday. I'm out in the garage and been working on a pin. I want to record a video, and I talked about it the other day that is going to be the blank preparation video, but my neighbor across the street is cutting his grass and I don't want the sound of the lawnmower in the background, so I'm waiting until he finishes and puts his mower away. And then, provided there are no more mowers going in the subdivision, I'll get working on that video. But in the meantime, I'm working on repairing my wife's pin, and here's where I'm at. I've got the blank turned down, and I've gone ahead. You can see where I got a little bit of CA right there where I filled a little pock mark. But I've got the blank turned down, and I've cleaned it, and I've put a single coat of CA on it. That CA will act as a sanding sealer, and I'm preparing to sand it. So we're going to get it sanded down, get the finish put on it, and then I'll knock the old pin apart with my punches and put it back together. And I'm not recording any of this. This is just a filler project while I, wait for things to quiet down in the neighborhood. It's, a lot of people are off work Saturday, Sunday, so that's when they do their grass. So I kind of got to play around that a little bit. I do have a little care package that I put together for a good friend of mine, Lexi, who I met at the pin show. And she's going to enjoy that, I think. Just put some kits in there and some blanks and just, some extra things I had in the shop that will give her some pins to turn. And hopefully, if she turns a few more, it's just more encouragement for her to stay in the hobby. And that's something I want to do, is encourage young people to stay in the hobby. It's one of the best parts about what I do, is when I meet someone like that and they're so just into it. It's just a pleasure, and then to be able to, pass along a few things that, I've got extras. I had some extras in the shop, and to be able to pass along a few things like that, hopefully it'll mean something to her, and she'll turn them, and it'll just keep that, just fuel the fire for turning. So we're gonna get that in the mail Monday morning. Trying to think what else is going on. Pretty much that's it. I mean, if I could just, we got a couple new stickers up here. I got one, see the up sticker there, the UP sticker, and then just down and to the left of that, that is a pin turner gathering sticker from the Bell Pre Pin Turning Show. Jason Rose sent that to me, so got those up there. Pretty much, if I can get this video, all the footage shot today, I don't plan on editing it today. I think it may be too much, but if I can get all the footage shot that I want and have it ready to go, I'm going to be pretty darn happy. We have a soccer game at 4. And I'm wore out. I went yesterday and played golf at a golf outing with work, and being outside, it wasn't a hot day. It was 75, 76 degrees. The wind was blowing, but man, just being out in the sun it took 5 hours to do an 18-hole scramble, because there was so many teams, and just being outside that long in the sun and the breeze blowing, and you can see I'm a little pink. I'm tired today, man. I slept like a rock last night, but I didn't sleep restful because it was just, I was so exhausted. So hoping to get the footage shot for that, and then we're going to call it quits for today, I think. And this evening I'm going to spend some time. We did a movie night when I got home last night. I told my wife before I left, there's a movie she wanted to see called 47 Meters Down, and the video store, we still have a rental place here that we use, had it listed on their sign that it had just come in. So I said, you know what, go pick that video. While you and the kids are out running around today because they had some errands to run, pick that video up. I'll call you when I'm leaving the golf course. You call in a pizza, I'll pick it up. We'll do pizza and movie on the couch. So that's what we did last night. And it was really a nice evening. And, then early to bed for me after the movie. And getting old ain't for sissies, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to do basically the same thing tonight, to wind down for school. So when the soccer game's at 4, it'll be over by 5:15. We'll grab a bite to eat, everybody shower up, get ready for bed, and then we'll sit down and watch a movie, and we'll have everybody to bed at a decent time to be ready for school in the morning. And it's just a nice way to wind down the weekend. And, I love being in the shop, but, man, I really enjoy hanging out and watching movies with the kids. So, man, I've talked a little too much. It's been a while since I talked to you guys, a couple days. So I'm going to let you go for now, and I'll keep you posted on what's going on. I wanted to show you guys that I have got my wife's pin fixed. I got it all taken care of. The entire bottom half has been remade. I think it looks fantastic. I think she's going to like it. I'm getting ready to take it in. Somebody commented on the video where I talked about fixing this. Maybe I should try to repair that. I guess I could have. It just didn't interest me at the time. My wife loves the pin and just wanted her pin back. So I thought, well, I have an extra blank. I'll go ahead and do that. I think I'll throw this one in the drawer over here, and we may visit this at some point in the future. Because there's really nothing wrong with it. I mean, the blank is perfect. It's not scratched up or anything. It's just missing the little end. So I may come back and try to fix that. We'll see what happens. With that, I'm going to move on to something else. I've been working on my video. My neighbor got done with his yard, and it got quiet in here. And I've got, I don't know how well you can see that, but I've got a blank here. Whoa, an acrylic blank. And I talked about painting the blank, so I showed that in the video. And somewhere around here, oh, I guess they're over here. Here they are. I've got, this is a double blank that I made, or it's going to be a slimline, and out of wood, and I talked about that. And I've got them glued up. They're drying. Once I can glue the tube in that one, which will probably be a while because that paint takes a bit to dry, then I'll come back and I'll go through the process of, cleaning up the ends of the blanks so they're perpendicular to the tube and all that. I'll get those videos edited and I'll get them out on my other channel. And then those are going to be my go-to videos. Anytime I turn a pin, if it is a wood pin, I'll send a link to that channel there. If it's an acrylic pin, I'll send a link to this, channel video, this video here. And I may just put both of them in there in case somebody's interested. But I look for these things to be 3, maybe 4 minutes long, the videos. And I think they'll be a great reference for people, just to go to learn how to prepare a blank for turning. So that's kind of what I'm after. At this point, I think what I'm going to do, I got some time. It is 2 o'clock. We got a 4 o'clock soccer game. I got a box of pins here that I prepped a while back, and they just need to be turned. These are not video pins. They're for a craft show that I'm going to in November. I think I'm just going to start turning. Just what the heck, get a couple of those turned. I'm kind of enjoying a low-key day. You know, when you do videos, this video is not a big deal. It's just an update. But when you make videos, it's stressful because you're constantly thinking, where should I put the camera? I got to remember to set the camera up, turn the camera on, move the camera here, set the tripod. And it takes 2.5, maybe 3 times as long to make a pin. I can make a pin in about an hour, maybe a little less. When I video a pin, to do the video, it probably takes 2.5 hours just to make the pin, and then I get to edit the video. So it's really nice to have this little break where I'm just going to turn, man. I'm looking forward to just spinning some stuff on the lathe. So anyway, I'll keep you guys posted. Anything I get done, I'll show some photos of here for you. So I don't know if I can do much. I've only got 2 hours before the game, but we'll get 1, maybe 2 turned. All right, keep posted. Got another pin turned today. This blank came to me from Bobby Ward. I believe it was an Acrylester blank. Beautiful blank. Put it on a Chic Line kit. Love how it looks. I think it's a beautiful pin. I've also turned and sanded this Faith, Hope, and Love blank in olive wood. I had a big occlusion that was under the surface right here. I went ahead and sanded it all down, and I've come back and put CA on there, and I'm waiting for that CA to dry. I've checked it out, and there are no more gaps. I have leveled it. So what I'll do is once the CA dries thoroughly, and that'll probably be after the soccer game, maybe even tomorrow, I'm not sure, I'll come back with my skew and I'll just put an ever so light cut right across the top of there to take that down to the level of the blank, and then I probably will sand this back blank again through the grits. I'll clean them both once again and apply my CA finish. It will actually, the occlusion will show that this will dry like an acrylic window. It'll have depth to it. It'll be really pretty. I've done this several times before, and I'm really looking forward to what the pin's going to look like. So that's it for me. I am packing to the end. It is 3 o'clock. I know I've got a game at 4. I don't want to be late for that, so I'm going to go in, grab a bite to eat, clean up a little bit, go to the soccer game. And I don't know if I'll be back out here tonight. We're talking about doing family night again tonight. You know, just kind of hanging out and enjoying each other for a bit. And that's cool with me. But other than that, that's it for the shop for now. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for hanging out with me.